Hi, everyone. Let me just check something. Hi, Hannah. Hello, happy birthday. Do you see the ticker at the bottom that I did for you? Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. So, hi, everyone. Welcome to Icing Inspiration live stream. My name is Hani. I am a creator, blogger, recipe developer, cookie decorator over at hanyalas.com. You can find all the recipes that I will be using today and in all my previous live stream on my blog, hanyalas.com. So let's see who is here today. Hello, hello. Hi, Heather, Maria, Eileen. Hi, Kathy. How is it going? Hi, Karen. Oh, you're doing a decorating one. What are you working on today? You're always so busy. How is everyone? What are you doing at the moment, guys? Are you just taking a break? Or are you doing, maybe you are decorating cookies, or let me know in the comments. Hi, Camille. How is it going? Hi, Sally. Yeah, is it still very hot? Here it's extremely hot. It's like 105. For me, it's very, very hot. Hello. So yes, try to stay cool. Hopefully you can watch inside. Hello, Jackie, Judy. Hi, June. Hello, hello. Hi, Sherry. So today, guys, I'm jumping right to the fall. Despite the temperature, I know everybody is experiencing very hot summer this year, and hopefully it will cool down in a few days. Oh, you're working on baby shower cookies. Hi, Camille, Angie. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you guys. Wow, 103. That's hot. Are you waiting? Hi, Vicky. Good morning. Waiting to go to work after the class. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for being here. Trying to stay cool. Yes, aren't we all? Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry he's not feeling well. Hopefully, you can cheer him up with some cookies. Batch of macarons. So you're baking even in the heat. Okay. So before we begin, I wanted to make an announcement. Let's just bring this in. So those of you who are in my Patreon group, maybe you noticed some changes. I'm starting new two tiers. So I'm just going to introduce, this is going to be first tier icing cookie crafters, and this tutorial is coming September 1st. Then the brand new tier, it's called Icing Cookie Masters. And this tier will have this will be the exclusive tutorial for this tier, and it will have the tier from the first cookie icing crafters that you just saw. And then the last tier, the top tier, it's the 3D icing cookie wizards. This is going to be all about 3D projects. I'm super excited to bring this tier 2. So this will be a tutorial that I will release on September 1st. You can also find all the details if you are in my coffee shop. I already released PDF that covers all the tools and recipes for this live stream. So you guys can grab that. It's free. And also there I included all the details about new tiers in my Patreon, Haniela's Cookie Club. So you guys can check it out. I'm super excited. I just finished my Halloween project and I can't wait to share all the details with you guys. Okay, let me just grab the link so you guys can see the free live stream recap, and then we'll dive right into the decorating. Okay, hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. You're so sweet. So here is the link to the live stream recap. And if you want to check out, everything is in there. So I think it's probably the best way to get all the information. If you download the PDF, it has all the links that you need. So you don't have to look for all the different links in the comment section. Oh, what is it you're making? Darlene, hi. I can't wait to bake my first pumpkin spice cookies. Oh, you're going to love pumpkin spice cookies. Good luck. I hope you enjoy. Well, the coffee shop, it's okay. I will grab the link to the. Well, if you click on okay, here's the direct link to the coffee shop. Coffee shop, it's a place where I sell my templates or recipes, and I also post free PDFs for you guys if you wanted to get summarized live kind of summary about what we talked about during the live. So this is the PDF that you can get in the coffee shop. Okay, so let's dive right in. So I'm going to actually show you the cutters that I used today, because these are, I used several cutters. So let me, okay, switch the camera here. Thank you again for being here. All right, so I have actually 3 cutters for acorns. I think the most traditional is this one, and this is the one I actually found online, and it's by Anne Clark, very standard size. This one I bought here locally in Spain. I think this is a brand that it's a Spanish brand. It's a dual edge, so you can cut either way. And I love this shape. It's a little larger, and this one, it's a medium size, and this is R&M International cutter. I don't know if you guys have this one, but I used all these 3 cutters along with the oak leaf. As you know, acorns are, what are acorns? Nuts, right? They're nuts. It's like an oak nut from the oak tree. So this is the leaf that I also use. So let's start with the leaf. Thank you, Judy. So let's start with the leaf. Let me just bring up my screen. Okay, here we go. So I'm using 15-second consistency here, and I love this shade of green. It's like a light green. You can use a little bit of leaf and then add a little bit of black to it, or ivory, play with different color that way. But you don't have to add, you have to add just a little bit of black. Or if you have real icing that is already colored black, I like to use that instead of straight food coloring, because it can be very intense. And if you add just a little bit, it can alter your green, and it can make it really dark. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of ivory to this. And we're just going to marble this, and then I'll show you later how to finish this. Are you guys excited about fall? Here in Spain, the fall is kind of like meh. Like there's not a lot of pumpkins or anything like that around here. So it's a bit sad, no pumpkin patch. Now we're going to do, I'll show you, these are all pre-recorded, but I'll show you later how we're going to finish the leaf. So this one is really interesting because this is the large acorn, and I'm going to do some brushed embroidery on this one, and I really like how this one turned out. You'll see. Wow, you'll be in Spain next week. What? Where? Where are you? Where will you? You have to text me, okay? Text me, message me on Instagram. Oh, fall is beautiful in Kansas, I bet. So now I'm using, again, you can use 15 or 20 seconds for this section. Yeah, fall is beautiful. Oh yeah, I remember Barcelona. Hopefully it will be cooler. I mean, it's super hot. So hopefully it will be cool by the time you arrive. We're going to let the top crust for about 30 minutes, and then you can do the bottom. I decided to do the green to break up the brown that I will be using on most of the cookies. And I'm using, this is a darker shade green, and then I will use lighter shade. And this is about 15-second consistency. Hello, Darlene. Hello to Maryland. Wow, everybody's coming to Spain. Sally will be in Barcelona next year. Is that all near you? About 500 kilometers from where I am. So not that bad, 5 hours driving. Or you can take they have fast, I think from Barcelona, I think there is a fast train, or maybe it's from Madrid, I can't remember. So now, right away, you want to take the different, like a shade of green, lighter shade, and then fill in this section. Hello, hello Rita, how is it going? Oh, you don't like that the fall is the sign of winter coming. Well, every season has something magical about it. Winter has, I mean, I know cold is not probably the magical part, but snowflakes are, and then Christmas. I always associate Christmas with winter. Thank you, Rita. So now we're just going to get a white and make a highlight on this side here. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna go ahead and prepare for my brushed embroidery so we can get started. So now for the stem, again, you can use 15 or 20 because this is such a small area. So I would probably go with the 20 if you have 20. The icing that you see, the green icing, Vicky, it's still wet. So it is very shiny when it's wet. Once it kind of dries, you'll see what it looks like in a second. I'll show you. Okay, so let's remove this and little camera lens. Okay, here we go. All right, so Karen, what are you asking? I know I say this every but I love the debrief. Yes, it makes my life easier because if I mean I'm doing multiple cookies today as I did last week, so it's a bit easier. So thank you that you like that. I really appreciate you letting me know. Yes, yes, I know in Australia as well. So, have you experienced Christmas with cold and snow, Lisa? Let us know in the comments. So here's my cookie. You can see it's fully dry. I can touch it. Nothing is happening. I'm going to turn it this way, okay? And I've got here, this is ivory. This is basically the same, or it could be lighter or a little darker shade of ivory. And I fitted my piping bag with number 2. Oh, you haven't experienced. Well, you have to experience it. Maybe you can get away sometime, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I don't like it." Okay, so now I also have, this is a glass with water. I'm going to use it to moisten the bristles. Okay, that's very important when you're doing brushed embroidery. And I also have, you might not see that, it will not be in the screen. I also have paper towel. I will be using it to clean my brush as I'm working, okay? So, hello, Charlotte. Everybody's on vacation, I think. Everybody's still in the summer mode. Here, I've been working all summer so I can take a few days off when my family comes, and they're actually coming on Saturday. Yay, so we'll be taking a few days off. All right, so now I'm going to do, and I showed you how to do this a few months ago, I think maybe in June, July, I can remember. We did very simple brushed embroidery flowers. Do you guys remember? Do you remember those flowers? So I'm going to show you, this is the same technique. Instead of piping zigzag pattern or a line of icing, we're going to do dots and then brush those, okay? Hello, Denise. So I'm going to go ahead and start at this edge. And now with my brush, when you don't see the brush in the screen, I'm actually wiping it onto a paper towel that I showed you before, okay? And I'm using, you can see my icing, when I pipe the dot, it has a kind of a point. You can see it's pretty thick. I'm not using icing that is runny. Now we're going to do the second row. Oh, me too, Judy. Me too. I hope it's not going, like, it hasn't rained since I think maybe since February, so it's very, very dry. And now they're saying forecast that it might rain on Sunday, so I don't know, we'll see, but it might just be a storm or something. I mean, it's been very hot, so it wouldn't be surprising. It rained. And we do need to rain. I mean, I will not lie. Yes, my brush is really slightly damp. It's very hard for me to see, so I need to get my eyes checked. I need new glasses, I think. Oops. I need new glasses, definitely. I wonder, guys, if you have kids. Did the school start? Because I've seen some people posting pictures that the school has already started. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that the dot is large enough. So if you're basically brushing away some of the icing. So if you pipe the dot that is very small, while the school has started, you will not have any icing left after you brush some of that icing away to create brush embroidery. Oh, 23 degrees of Celsius. That is lovely. That is lovely, Susan. I was reading that mature oak tree can produce 2,000 acorns a year. And actually, what's funny, here in Spain, I believe it's the only animal that can eat acorns raw, and that's a pig, and it's the Iberico pigs. They are fed acorns, and oops, I forgot the piece. Okay, and then they make really good ham out of it. If you are into ham, my husband loves that ham. If he could, he would eat it all day long, I think. Let's do a few more here at the very tip. You can see I'm making these really small. I'm just going to fill this section, so you could even switch to a smaller brush to make sure that you don't brush too much of it away. Oops, a little bit of liquid got here. Now, you could, like here is the one I did previously. You could let it dry and then paint maybe with gold, but I'm going to leave it as is. I'm just going to paint the stem with gold. So what I have here, I'm going to be using actually for this project royal gold, not the Aztec gold or the sparkling gold. This is like a classic gold, and it goes, I think, really well with this theme. Yes, yes. That's what I'm doing. If you hear did you hear this noise? Like this is my I have a little mason jar here, so I always rinse it and then I dab it onto a paper towel so it's not super wet. You don't want it to be soaking wet. You just want it to be lightly damp. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of this. You see how much darker this is than my usual gold? But for this project, I really like it. So now we have to add Everclear, and I stored my Everclear in a small bottle. I have a 1-quart bottle, and this is just so much easier to handle. So a little bit of this Everclear in here. And now we have to mix it. Hello, Monica. Could add a little more, but just gonna work with this. So now I'm going to paint the stem. Okay, so this is the one that I really like how it turned out. Like I have several here, so I'll show you. Like I said, you could play with it and even paint this top section, the brushed embroidery with gold. You can do that. And now I'm going to finish the leaf. So I've got some leaves here, and first we have to make splatter. So that's really fun to do. So I'm going to actually bring my... Oh, June, you know me too well. Yeah, that would be lovely, huh? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually add, I'm adding a little more Everclear into the palette. It's going to dry really quickly. So now to create splatter, so I'm dipping my brush in the paint, and now see I've got here my coffee filter to kind of catch any splatters. And now I'm just running my scribe tool through the bristles, and you see what's happening. You could do this also right after you're done icing, while doing it wet on wet. If you want bigger splatter. Okay, so let me put these aside. I have one more that I need to do. Okay, super easy. It's easy, I have to say, using the scribe, it's much easier and cleaner than using your finger, you know? So use a scribe or a small toothpick or something like that. I'm so glad you asked, Judy, because when I didn't have Everclear, I would actually use this extract, pure lemon extract from McCormick. It has I guess the label must have on the back. I guess it's not there yet, but this is very strong alcohol, and it would always evaporate very quickly, and I didn't have any problems with the icing pitting or anything like that. The only thing is, because it's lemon, it will leave some lemon flavor. So if you're not a fan of lemon, you may not like that. But otherwise, I love it because I'm such a huge fan of lemon. So now that we've got the splatter on, let's finish the leaves. So here I have, this is about piping consistency. Let's bring this on this side here. So basically, we're just going to do the stem in the middle. Let's see, can we get this to work? Okay. Those of you who are just, oh, let's see. Okay, that's a good question. Okay, so you can be honest. Tell us in the comments. I will not ban anyone, I promise. But let us know if you are a fan of lemon, or if you are. Oh, do you like lemon, guys? Do you like lemon desserts? I am absolutely all in for all things lemon. I love lemon so much. So you see, this is very simple. This is about piping consistency here. Elegant, nothing too complicated. And you've got yourself a really nice oak leaf. Okay, let's do another one. Lemon curd, yes, lemon curd. I froze. This was my first time I froze lemon. Okay, everybody's like, okay, you're afraid I'm gonna ban you. I love lemons and use it in cooking. Yes, absolutely, always. Not a lemon fan. Oh, Heather is not a lemon fan. Okay, it's okay. We still love you. And I forgot to mention, when I'm doing these details with the tipless bag, you can see I don't have any tip. I like to hold my piping bag so the seam is facing palm of my hand. Okay, so it's not facing out, it's facing palm of my hand. Okay, so that's for the leaves. Now I'm going to quickly switch my screen here so I can show you one last design here, and that's this one. So remember the small acorns I was showing you earlier? So they're very cute. They're kind of like a bite size. They're not minis, but it's just a nice size, a nice filler cookie, if you will. Laura also doesn't like lemon. It's okay. Do you need my address to send me? My mom also, she's not a big fan of lemon. And my husband, he absolutely loves lemon. So I'm used to it, and I always say more for me. So now I'm going to do wet on wet, very easy. Just do some polka dots on the side here. You can see I'm using 2 shades of brown, about 15-second consistency. Cherry likes the light lemon flavor. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it can be very strong and overpowering. So lighter flavor. It's also very nice. I love lemon souffle. Have you tried that? Oh, it's so lovely. So you have to let the bottom section crust and then do the top section. And I actually have, oh, do I not have this one here? Okay, let me just quickly show you this one. This was a slightly different technique for the bottom. I decided to do. I'm just going to show you like what you can do. So in the previous one, I showed you how to do the polka dots, and here I'm going to do some lines in icing, also wet on wet. So you can let me which one you prefer better. Oh wow, Sally had a bad experience with shipping macarons. I'm sorry. I hold the bag this way because I feel like the seam, let me just, Laura, I feel like the seam is interfering with how the icing is coming out, especially if the icing is slightly thicker, like piping consistency. When it's flat, it doesn't really bother me because it kind of blends together. But yeah, so that's why I like to hold the bag with the seam facing the palm of my hand. So now you can see I did these lines, kind of like mimic the shape of the acorn. Let me just, okay. So those I have here, so let's see if we can, okay. All right, so now I'm just going to remove this and let's do a little camera dance again. Okay, so I've got these here. I've got the polka dot here. Okay, so you can see all three of these. But these are so simple, and all I did at the end, I painted the very top. I don't know what that would be called, the cap, or I don't know, the acorn anatomy. So let's get some gold going here. I'm gonna get a little more here. I added a little too much alcohol, so let's mix that in and bring that into the shot so you guys can see. Like I said, this is that old gold. I feel like it's better suiting for the fall with the earth colors, you know, earth tones. So now I'm just going to paint this top. I have to say this gold has a really nice coverage. It's not, you'll see, I'll paint both and you won't be able to tell, at least I think you won't, which one was ivory and which one was brown. And all these cookies, they will make a really nice set if you are bringing these maybe even for Thanksgiving or any kind of fall gathering. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did, and I think you'll notice it's fitting because I actually, as I'm rushing through, I used water. Big mistake. I used water, not my. You can see the pitting. Do you see the pitting on here? It's a good learning lessons. You see the pitting. So that's what happens. The icing is starting to pit, exposed to water. You see how it's taking forever to dry? That's the water talking. Oh, I put my dropper into the cup and accidentally put water in my paint. So you see how it's still wet, very, very wet. Oh no, my family is very picky. No, actually, no. I think because the way I work, I bake cookies ahead of time. So these are, I have to say, I will be honest, pretty stale. But I am making something else for them. So, and it's very hot, so it's gonna have to be cold, I think. Maybe a mousse or something. Oh, yeah, I know. I should have painted my nails. I know it's so disturbing. I see it in my videos, and it's so disturbing. You can definitely see the pitting. Can you guys see the pitting? Let me just show you the one that doesn't have pitting. Let's see, so you guys can compare. This is a really good. You see, oh, here it's excellent. So this one was painted with Everclear. You see how smooth and nice it is, and this one, it's kind of rough looking. Can you tell? So this one is the accidental water in my palette, right? I think you can tell. And this one, look, it's still wet. So this icing is going to have a really hard time not dissolving, at least the very top. But it's okay. I think for this particular design, it's going to be okay because the cap on the acorn, it has texture, so it will be fine, I think. All right. I also wanted to show you this one, but I don't have, this is just a design I did. So it's similar to this cookie in terms of the shading, but the top I decorated with this kind of like a lattice design. And here are the small ones and a leaf. Okay, so we did 3 designs today. And this one will be included on the blog when I update the blog post. Yes, thank you, Heather. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But this was a good, really good lesson because I always talk about it, but we never show you what it looks like. And you can actually, yeah, you can see it. I mean, I'm so angry. I mean, not angry, but like it's such a rookie mistake. You can see the little holes. That's the water dissolving sugar. Yeah. So that's why it's very important that you use alcohol, or you don't. If you use water, you have to add a very thin layer so it doesn't sit on your icing. Okay. And as always, guys. Oh, I forgot we had an icing break. So let me just do a quick icing break because I do have something I wanted to share with you. Okay. So first thing first, so Sally sent me a picture of her cookies. Thank you, Sally. These are inspired by the tutorial that I shared with you on August 2nd. If you want to rewatch this live, it's available on my YouTube channel and also on my Facebook page. Okay, and let's see if we have any more questions. Yes, I absolutely did it on purpose. Yes, I had planned it all along. Yeah. Yes. You should have used 2 different brushes then. In this case, the brush wasn't the problem. It was let me just bring this up. It was actually the palette. So I added water into my paint instead of alcohol. Okay. So that's why we always emphasize of the alcohol use, because it evaporates quickly and it eliminates the pitting, and also it contributes to nicer shine of your luster dust product, whatever you're using. Okay. All right, everyone. And as always, before I let you go, always there is a PDF with all the things that I talked about and some more that you guys can find in one customized PDF, and all the links are there so you guys can check it out. And don't forget to check out my new tiers on Patreon. Icing Cookie Crafters, Icing Cookie Masters, and 3D Icing Cookie Wizards. So those all 3 are there. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm too very quickly. I assume that everybody understands, but then yeah. Thank you for asking, Kathy, so I could clear that up. Thank you, Judy. Okay, let's see, Laura. How did you do the large light green on top? How did you do the large light green one, the top to it? Yeah, this one, the large, well, I guess you're gonna have to rewatch the live. I assume you're talking about this one. Let me bring up the screen quickly. So this one, it's basically brushed embroidery, very, like you said, you see, it's not too fussy because you can do a variety of different sizes of dots. I did dotted. What would you call it? A dotted method? I don't know. It's a method where you pipe the dots instead of a line of royal icing, and then you brush away some of the dots. Okay, but you can use different dots. You can play with different sizes, and it will create more like a dynamic look of your design. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I just want to tell you that next week I'm going to take a week off. We will not have a live stream next week, so but I will see you week after. I will definitely be sending out a reminder, and I will share all the reminders on all the social platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. So I will see you actually in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for being here. It was really fun to visit with you, and have a great 2 weeks. Bye, everyone.